Okay, and we're starting. Okay, hi, welcome in. My name is Paige. I'll be the one talking to you today. So your name is Skylin. It says on your intake. Is that what you prefer to go by?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, Skylin, if you want to just kind of tell me what's been going on, and I'll just listen and take everything in, and just let me know whenever you're done, and we'll talk about it. Okay?
Okay. Well, I'm here because my boss told me I needed to seek some help. I'm typically not like a mad person, but I've been very angry for a while, and it's really affecting my relationship with my husband and with my children, and it's kind of sort of affecting my work as well. My boss told me that she was either going to make me come to counseling or I would have to go on a leave of absence because I've just really not been doing my job the way I should. And I've been angry with people and I'm so tired of being angry.
Okay.
But I can't stop. Like I get angry so quickly. And I've just never really been that way before. It might help like if I just tell you a little bit about me and like when the anger started. So I'm married. I'm married to my husband. We've been married for quite a while. We have a son together, and then I have two twin girls that I had when I was 18. Okay. One of my girls recently told me she wants to go live with her dad, and that's when I started noticing that I was angry a lot. But she told me that the reason she was wanting to move in with her dad is because I'm really mad all the time. So that leads me to believe that I've been angry even longer than I realized. But when she told me she wanted to go live with her dad, I kind of lost it. And I've never really had those types of emotions before. And I remember I was so angry, like I yelled at all of my kids, and I don't usually yell. So I just don't understand if I'm not, like, I don't yell. So like, what would make her think that I'm angry or mad? Like, I just don't understand. But then after that, like, I've continued to be really angry with my husband. And to the point where he told me the other day that he just can't handle me being mad all the time, and he doesn't understand why I'm upset. And he asked me if it's about him, and it's not. Like, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at anybody. I think I'm upset that my kid doesn't want to live with me anymore. I've worked really hard to provide to her a lot of stuff, and I went to college. I got a good job, and I worked hard to give her a different life than my parents gave me. And I don't think they appreciate any of that. And they kind of, I don't know, maybe I feel taken advantage of a little bit by my kids. And I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to fix myself. I don't want to take medicine. I don't want to be labeled a crazy person. But I'm going to lose my job, and I've already lost my kids. I'm going to lose my husband. Something has to change with me, and I don't know what to do.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you have a lot going on with your relationships in your life right now. Yeah. That must be, of course, taking a big toll on you and affecting your daily life, including at work.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you currently have issues with your one daughter and then your husband, you said, are the two main people. Do you have any preference on which one you would like to focus on talking about first?
Probably my husband, because I think it's already a done deal with my daughter leaving to go live with her dad. And I can't lose my husband too. So maybe talk about him and try to maybe figure some of that out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And it sounds like you're going through a lot lately, and kids are obviously such a big part of your life. They're your kids. So, of course, having any type of feelings towards that is completely normal. And next time that we have a meeting, we can discuss your relationship with your husband first, and then we can dig into your feelings about your daughter leaving, and then any things that you feel like might also be contributing to your anger.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good.
All right, perfect. All right, and I'm gonna stop recording.
Oh, don't stop recording. We need to talk about
We have
it.
to talk, you're right. Thank you. Okay.
Like, no.
Almost had it. Okay.
Okay. I think you did a good job. I think you did I know you were so nervous.
So
I think you did
nervous.
great. I think the thing as like in the mind space of the client, I think the thing I appreciated the most that you said to me was that my feelings are normal. Like I feel like my person, like my character is feeling so crazy. Like I think she feels crazy.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know how to fix all of her big emotions.
Yeah. I definitely wanted
to
I definitely wanted to add that in, because I noticed when I was like nodding and saying, yeah, occasionally you mentioned about how you didn't want to take medications or something like a crazy person. And I nodded and I was like, I need to like make sure the client knows that I'm like I'm not nodding that you're crazy. Like I was like, that was the wrong timing nod, but I'm like, I need to go back and normalize that.
Like when I was telling my story though, I didn't take that nod as, yeah, I agree that you're crazy. I didn't take it that way at all. I took it more like she hears me. Like she's engaged in what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And she's trying to get me to know that she's listening. Like that's how I took that. So I didn't feel, but I did really need to hear, like thinking through that client's lens, I really did need to hear you say like, this is normal. And this is something we can work on, and we can get you to a better place.
Yeah. I think like going back to, I can feel myself saying like a lot, or like pausing when I was thinking. It felt like I was almost too nervous where it didn't flow like as much. So I think that's definitely something that I just need to take a breath on and kind of just like let it happen. But like I know sometimes I kind of go off, so then I'm like hyper aware of that, and I think it can come off as kind of awkward sometimes. So we'll see.
I think you did great.
Thank you.
I think it's really, I threw a lot out there as the client. Like I threw a lot of baggage down on the ground at the same time. And I think I liked how you gave me direction of where to think, like which of these things do you feel is most important? Like what do you want to focus on? And you gave my mind a place to go with my thinking instead of like all of this stuff at once. So I like that.
Awesome. Yeah, I think like that, and then also like the Zoom meetings, I need to realize of like where to look to the client, because I felt like my eyes are kind of wandering of like, I don't know where to look, where I have like the intake, and then like I'm like, do I look at the camera or like you? And like I think especially now with like COVID, I need to like kind of see where I'm looking and where that is kind of like responding, because I was like hyper aware of like, oh, it probably looks like I'm looking, you know, kind of like everywhere instead of at the client compared to at the person. So yeah,
I hear that.
All right.
Okay, lady.
I will go ahead and stop the recording.
Okay.